Hi everyone, this is Kabil. In this project, I have built a centralized infrastructure provisioning setup using PXE Boot, Kickstart file, local repositories, and Ansible Pull for configuring RHEL 8.3 and 10. The goal is to automate OS installation and post configuration from a single control node, similar to how real enterprise environment functions. Okay, let me show you the architecture first. In my setup, I have a central server VM1. This is my centralized server which hosts all the required services including the DHCP server, DNS server, TFTP and HTTP server. Let me explain in theory how this functions. When a client machine boots over the network using the PXE, DHCP server provides the IP address as well as the instructions to the client. Then TFTP serves the kernel and the init or the image files to the client VM to download, and then the HTTP serves the Kickstart file and the OS packages. Once the OS installation is completed, the system automatically runs the Ansible pull to configure itself using the playbooks stored in my GitHub repository. Let me show you the demo now. I will create a VM first, okay? I will go with 8 now. Make sure you have selected at least 1.5 GB of RAM. Why? Because when TFTP server serves those kernel files and init or the image files, it will be get stored in the RAM only. So you need to have the adequate RAM memory. Otherwise, it will throw an error. In my environment, I have two NICs because one NIC acts as the host only network for communication between the VMs only. If you want to reach out to the internet, I have other NIC created which is a NAT type network, so it will be exposed to internet for reaching out and for resolving the domain names and all. Let me create host only network now. I will customize this later. Let me remove the CD or DVD and I will customize my network now. Let me add one more network adapter which is a NAT network. Let me power on the VM now. Make sure your boot order is first with PXE Boot, otherwise it will look for local disk and all. There won't be any OS available in our local disk, so I am choosing the default boot order as PXE for now. So this is my PXE lab boot menu. Okay, I will select 8.3. If you see now, it is downloading the kernel as well as the init or the image files. Okay, This is the Anaconda installation page, like how the installation will happen real time will be visible here. The installation source is picked automatically and my two network adapters are visible here, and it's connected as well. Currently it is downloading the packages which I have included on my Kickstart file. Let me pause the video for some time. The installation is completed. Now the boot menu appears. It is booting with 8.3 now. Yeah, here it is the console menu, like it is showing the warning sign. The machine is waiting on Ansible configuration. Do not touch. Why? Because once the server gets booted, then only the Ansible pull gets run to configure the machine. If you see now, this machine is not configured with any host name or no DNS server names. Let me log into the host and show it to you. The MOTD page shows this. Do not modify the machine until bootstrap completes. Let me show you some of the files. And I have configured my name server like with Google domain DNS server 8.8.8.8 for reaching the internet and for resolving the public domain names, and that. This will get supplied once the Ansible configuration gets completed. If you want to monitor it live, you can check with the command tail -f. This file is not yet created because I have added the parameter to start the Ansible pull after 2 minutes, I think. Yeah, let me check my service configuration for Ansible pull. If you see the Kickstart file for my 8.3, I have created the Ansible pull service with the parameter of on both seconds of 2 minutes. This will get initiated once the server reaches 2 minutes of uptime only. Let me check now. Yeah, now the Ansible pull configuration has triggered. Let's see live itself. what and all the changes are happening on this server. Currently it is with the task hostname setup, and it is configuring the SSH keys and package installations if required. If you want MySQL server or Docker, we can enable it if we want. If not, this task will get skipped. Yeah, if you can see now, this is completed. Let me exit out of this log file. Let me log out and log back in. If you see now, Ansible bootstrap completed. System is now ready to use. Let me log in again. The MOTD file gets changed also, and the prompt, login prompt also gets changed to the host name VM2. Everything gets changed. And let me check the IP. This is the IP which if you want to add this host to the DNS, we can do it by adding an entry here. Let's see whether there is an entry added or not, because I have done this project long back. Let me check the configuration file. Forward. Okay, VM2 is already with the IP 139.78. Yeah, it is there. Okay, I think the package won't be configured. I need to install. If we do ns lookup, it is not. Let me download the package. Yeah. No, it is resolving. As you can see, the system is fully provisioned and configured automatically, which reduces the manual effort and ensures consistency across the multiple systems. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for watching, and you can find the full implementation on my GitHub repository page. Yeah, thank you.